team that you constantly expect to be up near the top, if not sitting on top. NRG, I think, recently beating them on the grid. And, ooh, Reddles slipped that one by, and I'm surprised a bit. Com was sitting in net. Oh, he was getting bumped by Arsenal.
Ooh, and Gimmick tried to make up for it, too, but just missed it. Com, no boost, lose a 50-50. He's playing a lot less dominance these days, and he's still winning 50s in this Octane. The Spacestation will kick it away, and that's off the post. Torment let it run, and Typical will score. Ooh.
You know, Reddles paying homage to F3 and Cookser with the tag in his name, Typical. Well, he'll get the goal for that, but that pin...
Trying to survive here. Gimmick push this one up high against Torment. He'll actually get the touch right down to Com. That was an interesting passing play from version 1 to get the goal.
Torment gets a double tap off the ceiling there, and it actually hit over to Com gets a perfect pass over to Gimmick.
Now crunch time in game number 1, but Arsenal had left the grounds pretty early for that one. He kind of knew the trajectory before it ever got anywhere and picked them off. That'll probably confirm the victory for Spacestation.
Now Reddles, he has been all over the field, playing a part in every single goal. Reddles so speedy, and this Spacestation offense, when they're on their game, Jorby, it's so tough to keep up. It's like trying to keep your head above water in a turbulent ocean. Sometimes it's just not possible.
Now the currents are certainly strong. Spam, and they think, oh, I got him beat. They're just a step or two behind on those defensive passing plays, and it trips up the entire rotation for version 1. So if they can get a beat on the rotation for Spacestation and do this, then maybe they'll have a bit more success. They do get the first goal in game 2.
And that demo, you know, it was a good idea, but you know, unfortunately,
it's about taking the ball away from Typical, and they need Com to rotate in to do it. That just creates a little bit of space for Spacestation. Version 1 getting tied up on their own corner, and Torment had to stretch a little too far. Arsenal will tie it up.
Arsenal, a booming shot, and you see both Torment and Gimmick getting tangled up there. And it doesn't help that Arsenal put a perfect bounce shot far post, making those plays time and time again. And that's what you expect, you know, from a Spacestation team up there in that top spot. And another goal coming out for Reddles.
And Com actually tried to stop Reddles from coming forward here, but Reddles hit the brakes, then stole the boost away from Com. And that's probably what gave Reddles that opportunity. But if Com acts corner, version 1 struggling on the pitch, struggling to hang on to the ball. Com pre-flips back into it to set up the opportunity, and Com actually gets the goal. Version 1 tie it up.
Com, he barely gets that jump back off the ceiling, barely, and then the demo was own goal. After the demo, trying so much, Jorby, it hasn't paid off, but what I was gonna say is, hold on, Gimmick, the double tap! That was sick from Gimmick.
Perfect from Gimmick, and finally, after so much pressure, version 1 cracked through. That first touch was brilliant from Gimmick. He's not going too fast on the play, only needs an inkling of boost. And to be able to convert in that game alone, well, that's gonna mean a lot for version 1 in this next game for sure. But that is, well, that's how you reset things on the side of Spacestation, and Arsenal will pick up the first goal.
And Com is a bit awkward there. He had the boost. I feel like he needed to go for that challenge. You have to.
Glorified 2v2.
I mean, that's it's a fair trade. Arsenal.
That's fair, yeah. Oh, is it fair though? Is it fair, James? Reddles puts in another one for Spacestation. And before I pass this to you, I need someone out there to tell me the stat of how many times a team has gotten scored on by Spacestation after...
Most mechanical players in the game. I don't think I'd ever take that gamble, especially when Com is the one getting taken out of the play.
But they do get one chance, version 1 do, with 4 seconds left. Gimmick will pick up off the whiff, and maybe they get something on the kickoff, but we'll see.
And this will have to be some sort of set piece. We'll see if there's a slow kickoff or something. I'm not sure. We'll see what version 1 has in the playbook.
Ooh,
and that was oh, you gotta cheat on that. Didn't really look like they had much planned other than going for their traditional kickoff.
Yeah, Arsenal just straight up won it, and then that was it pretty much. He landed right next to the ball. Perfect spot to be to force version 1 to try to stretch and they can't do it. Space Station put Version on defense. They go into desperation mode very quickly, and they start looking for hard clears. They can't keep Space Station off the ball. 18 seconds is all it takes this time, and they have the lead.
Another quick goal for Space Station, and Reynolds, he was so critical to that play. Can make on Space Station is really impressive. These guys don't give up on any play, always going that extra mile, but another goal comes out early, this time for version 1.
And Reynolds, last man back, his teammate getting demoed on this play through the smoke and just went for that. I don't think he saw Gimmick at all as he turned in. The
Version 1's defense has stood up to the test over and over against this Space Station squad.
Ooh, Arsenal already downfield. Oh, what a shot from Arsenal! Comes off the opponent's back wall and turns it in.
Arsenal had 12 boost. 12 boost. That was a perfect pass up. You know, that's was going to happen. Space Station is looking great, and now, oh, it's typical. How did he miss that?
Oh, was he expecting to bounce up to the corner? No way, Torment just had the runaway train. He just caught the ball, hit the boost button, and said, see you later. Oh my goodness, Calm got the attack. Arsenal had to respect it because he was going, what happened on that was maybe expecting the challenge from Calm, but version 1 on offense yet again. But trying to work around this corner, gets all the 50s and gets 100. 3 goals for version 1, they take the lead. Way in at the end of regulation. Arsenal, pot shot across the ramp. Calm trying to fight him off. Reynolds got the catch, but it will drop. And Version, he had to use all of it to get in position for that save. But now they have a transition play.
Lovely.
Downfield, Torment puts it on target, and Version 1 have taken control of the match.
Wow, and give Torment a medal. You know, this is Season 6 type defensive performances from Torment. He was in a rough situation, gets 2 defensive stops.
Field. Ooh, Gimmick. Faked out by Arsenal. Arsenal. Weak flick, and Calm picks up the save, but the rebound is Reynolds, and it's in! Space Station tie up the match in Game 5.
And this situation, you see, Calm tried to play that flick. That flick from Arsenal rather was so long.
A nice catch from Arsenal in front. Oh, I just want a play where all 6 players... Oh! But Gimmick says go! And version 1 have pulled off the unthinkable on day 1 of the regional! They've taken down Space Station in the upper bracket!
Wow! On the Octane, how do you even